Alright, what's going on everyone? Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to get more views using brand awareness ads on YouTube. So one of the reasons you might want to get brand awareness ads for any of your videos is, if you're just starting out and you want to get more views and attention, that's one way to go about it. And potentially as a byproduct of that ad, if it's good and people watch it, you'll get some more subscribers. Another reason you might want to do brand awareness ads is to start getting some video views and use that. Whoever watches a percentage of that video, you can then remarket to them with another level of an ad. So and you can do the same thing with all your videos on your channel. So if that's not making sense, don't worry about it. That's a little bit more level 2 YouTube advertising 201 kind of stuff. So today we're going to just really keep it basic. We're just going to be using it strictly for brand awareness. So this is for one of the channels that we're helping build up for one of our clients, and it's essentially a dance channel, so super fun, super easy, and it doesn't really have to cost a lot. And if you want to go for a little bit more, go for it. If you only have 10, 20, 30 bucks, that's a great way to get a lot of views already. So as you can see on the screen, I think for like 20 bucks we got a good 3,000 views. And if you really want a lot more, obviously you can push it a little bit more, increase the bidding. There's a whole bunch of ways to go about it. So a couple things that you need ahead of time before you really get into this is obviously you need to have your YouTube account set up with some videos uploaded. The next thing is having a Google AdWords account. It might be different for some of you guys because I've logged onto some of my accounts and it takes me to a different screen. The one that you're seeing on the screen right now is the one that I have. It might be different for you guys. The next thing that you need is having your keywords researched. That means your specific channel keywords, which is very broad. Say mine is how to break dance for beginners. It would be obviously how to break dance for beginners, breakdance tutorials for beginners, breakdance step by step, and then the keywords specifically towards your video. So if you're dancing to a specific song, I don't know, say like Christina Aguilera, you type in Christina Aguilera choreography, Christina Aguilera dance, all the different keywords that might lead to this particular video, and you can use tools like TubeBuddy to help get you there. And the next thing as well, because I'm going to be doing it showing you guys in 2 levels, you can do either one or both. The next level is all the relevant channels and competitors in your space. My client's page is actually on the dance side, so I can target other channels like World of Dance. They have an audience already that exists that's watching their stuff, so whenever they're about to watch someone else's dance video, they'll see ours first. So you can approach it 2 ways. One, I think the keywords, which I think is 10 times more powerful because it shows intent of people looking for it. And then 2 is kind of hijacking your competition's followers or subscribers or viewers. So you can do, like I said, you can do either one or the other, or you can do both. I'm going to be showing you guys both at the same time, so that way you guys can understand how to do it. And yeah, that's it. So those are some of the prerequisites that you've got to have before this. And obviously there's a whole technical side on Google AdWords, making sure that it's connected to your credit card and all that stuff. But I think that's it in terms of the setup. Let's jump right onto the screen and get started. Okay, so this is what the screen's gonna look like. Let's start a brand new ad. So naming conventions are pretty big to me. Anything that says BA is just all straight up brand awareness ads or brand awareness. So I have my client's video here scheduled to go out this Friday, that's why it's private. One thing that you guys want to make sure is that your video is already public, otherwise it's not going to be discovered or found on Google Ads. I have his video here. I have the list of competitors here, and I also have the general keywords that I also happen to share with them, freestyle dancing, and then I also have the specific keywords for that video. So this is the artist is called Beeswax. Cool. This is generally how it's going to work. The reason I put commas here is for YouTube, because if I separate them into different lines, it still registers it as one big word, but when it comes to doing it on AdWords, it wants it separated in different lines. And I think there's a character count as well, so I might have to delete this one, but we'll see when we go into it. Okay, so you're going to click on campaign. You're going to be at the top level here, create a new campaign. Okay, and with these campaigns you can run multiple videos in these campaigns, but you have to have one end goal link. So say you're trying to get someone to go to a specific website, you can have multiple different videos, but they all have to lead to that same landing page or same YouTube playlist or YouTube video. So let's do this. So these are the different types of objectives. We'll get into that another time. So we're just going to focus on brand awareness and reach. I'm going to do video. I'm going to do display, just so people can watch. So this is skippable in stream. So this can be skipped before the ad or in the middle of the ad. Bumper, I'm not sure. I think this is the little bumper that comes up here. I'm not going to use that because no one's going to be able to watch the videos. Non-skippable in stream. So this is the one where you can't skip the YouTube videos. And the thing with that is the difference between the skippable in stream and the non-skippable is that if they don't watch the entire first 5 seconds, you don't have to pay. But if they watch the entire 5 seconds, that's when you pay. Same thing with non-skippable. No matter what, you're gonna have to pay because they don't have a choice but to watch it. Okay, so I'm gonna go skippable. When it comes to non-skippable videos, it has to be within 15 seconds, nothing more. Because it can't go any more than that. For skippable in-stream ads, obviously public, and it can be as long as you want. Okay, and then here's the other one. Not too sure what outstream is. An ad sequence is when you show your ads in a particular sequence. So not going to be using that one, at least at this level. Okay, so campaign. I'm big on naming conventions, so that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm just going to copy this. I'm going to call it BA. Okay, and a campaign total. I think you just gave us $20 for this one. Select date. I'm going to publish it after it is. I'm going to run this ad for the entire 2 weeks or so. But keep in mind, the longer you go, the more your budget is stretched. So it's gonna show $1.43 per day. So I'm just gonna run it for a week. So at least there's a little bit more. Okay, you can definitely run it for 2 days and get $10 a day. So, but I'm trying to stretch the dollar, see what we can do here. Target a CPM. You don't have any other choices, which is impressions. Networks, no other choices here. Languages, all languages. I generally go for all countries and territories, so show some love to everyone. Standard inventory is just selecting the type of content you want your ads to show on. So exclude this limited inventory. So you can either go standard, expanded, which it allows it to be shown on every type of content, even though it's graphic in nature, or limited if you don't want to be participating in anything that has profanity, sexuality, anything graphic of that nature. I'm going to keep it standard. So exclude content. So this is for you to choose out of sensitive content. Again, the sensitive issues, sexuality, profanity, and all that. So I definitely would not want to be a part of that, and I don't think it's a good idea for his channel to be associated with that. Exclude type. So again, this is the types and labels, the rating scale, so to speak. So I'm gonna take out the mature audience stuff. All right, so those are the first kind of settings to begin with. Now your ad group, I'm gonna go with the same thing, brand awareness with the title. So your demographics. This is where having your analytics comes into handy. So I'm gonna hop into his stuff. That's if I remember this correctly, but I want to make sure that I'm on point with that. And it could be different for a lot of you guys. Let's see. Top countries are Venezuela. Oh, because of his salsa videos. So now I was right. 18 to 34. 18 to 34. I'm gonna focus on. I'll do both men and women. I just want to get as much reach as possible. Boom. Doesn't matter if the parental status doesn't matter here. You know what? I'll give him a chance as well. Might as well. For this is, how do I even describe this one? This is where you describe the affinity of your audience. So this is based off, are they into dance? Are they into this type of music? So you can do this. This is something I did a long time ago, dance events. And I think I went based off people who I found on the internet. And I definitely I like this one, but I'm not gonna say I like it too much. But my thing with this is it's general. So if I put it in dance, it's gonna show fitness classes, yoga apparel, art and design, education, and these are very, very broad things. It's not specific. Whereas someone who's searching for this specific artist makes it a little easier. So or even I'm gonna say electronica. just gonna say that, electronica. Okay, so this might be a little bit more helpful for electronic dance music fans. That might be a little bit more helpful on that end, but even then, I think it's much more powerful to leverage the search of a specific artist. I don't know, Marshmello, Deadmau5, whoever you guys like, Porter Robinson. I think it's a much better to use the search terms people are looking for. So I generally skip this one, and then I go for the keywords. So this is where I go for like where I want the ads to show. Okay, and I could be like completely misusing that audience feature, and I'm not claiming to be like a super expert. I know enough to use it and to be able to execute strategies on it. And those of you who might know better, feel free to educate me and show me how you approached it on your ad campaigns. So keywords, this is where I start. This is where we get the keywords now. Boom. Just if you use TubeBuddy, you just copy and paste here. If you don't have any ideas, you can enter your product or service, or you can enter a website here, and I think it'll scrape through your website and it'll give you ideas for keywords to use. So I think this is a good amount. Let's see. I'm gonna put one more thing here, which is one dance. One dance. Just to add the channel in there, and One Dance is, was a pretty popular Drake song, so I might want to leverage anyone who's trying to watch that. Okay, so topics, no, not anything by topics, but placements. So this is where you start leveraging the placements of your YouTube competitors. Boom. So I'm not gonna put a whole lot because I have like 150 of them. So I'm just gonna separate these two out into two different windows real quick. I'm just gonna go start copying and pasting. So it's a lot of work up front in order to just do this part easily. YouTube channels, movement lifestyle. Let's see, Candace Brown. Anyone? And once you start looking through this, you're gonna start seeing other relevant people as well. I generally go for people who have a good, at least like 10K. So again, you can either use the keywords or you can use the placements. It's up to you. I'm just doing it. I'm doing both for both today, just for example's sake. Target bidding. I'm just gonna do like a 20-cent bid right now because generally right here it shows like the estimation. So I'm gonna do this as a default. See if there's any updates that happen there. Did I just lose my client's video? Yeah, I think I did. So let's head on over here to grab the link. Okay, boom, paste. Should find the video now. Everything is good. The final URLs, you want people to watch the video. Display URL. You can change it if you want, but I'm going to leave it as default. You can have a custom call to action, but I'm going to leave that as default as well. If you have a separate thumbnail, you can upload the image, and I'm just going to bring the ad name to what it was here. We've been naming this whole thing. Cool. So now that that's all set up, you want to do one last look through to make sure that everything's set up, make sure the ad budget's set up. This is like super important when it comes to doing this kind of stuff. I always do a quality check, quality control to make sure everything's good. All countries, not included in any graphic content that you don't want to be a part of. Right age group, good names, keywords, placements, bidding. I'm gonna push this up to like 60 maybe. Okay, video. I think other than that, that's good. And all you do have to do is save and continue, and it'll start running. So I think that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Just click continue to campaign, and that's it. All right, so that's it. Brand awareness ads for beginners, and essentially just to help you get views. Again, this type of ad is meant to get you views and meant to help you kind of get some views so you can collect some data and then remarket to them later, or you can get some initial views on your video. For you YouTubers who are first starting out, it's not really meant for. It is in a sense if it's part of your funnel. For the most part, don't expect this to give you a whole lot of sales or link clicks or anything like that, because the whole point of it is you're just trying to get people to watch your content. Alright, so that's it. If you guys like this video, make sure you hit like, subscribe, share this with friends who you think might benefit from it. And if you guys got any questions, leave a comment down below. Let us know. It might end up being on another episode of Vision Paradox TV. Other than that, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.